Picture waking up as a megalodon, the ocean's terror, with teeth as big as your head and a bite that crushes bones like sand. You slice through tropical waters, a gray-dark colossus of raw destruction, hunting whales like they're sardines. Sounds like you're the king of the seas, right? Wrong. You would not want to be a megalodon, not even for a second. Why? This isn't a blockbuster where you rule everything. It's a brutal abyss where every day is war, and the ocean gives no mercy. Fossils of colossal teeth, unearthed in 2025, captivate scientists but reveal a savage life. From the moment your black eyes open, it's chaos. Hunger consumes you, rivals stalk you, and the sea betrays you. Your ferocious, gray-dark body, fins carving waves, jaws built to annihilate, but ferocity doesn't beat the ocean. Every hunt is a trap, every wound a death sentence, and the water itself plots against you. You would not want to be a megalodon when survival is a losing bet in the deep. Stick with me, because I'll show you why being the shark is a one-way ticket to hell. You're a megalodon, and your hunger is a beast of its own. Tons of meat daily, no breaks. Gliding through tropical waters, you spot an adult whale, its fins glinting in the sun. It's massive, 15 meters, a living tank that can crush you with one swipe. You charge, black eyes locked, jaws wide for the strike. Big mistake. The whale dives, its tail slams you, hurling you into a coral reef. Fossils show megalodon jaws cracked from failed hunts. You try again, teeth sinking into flesh, but the whale thrashes, nearly snapping your dorsal fin. Your teeth, your pride, are fragile. One wrong bite, and they shatter like glass. You finally bring it down, gasping, dreaming of food. Not so fast. The scent draws smaller sharks, circling to steal. You have minutes to eat before fighting to defend your prize. Every hunt is a deadly gamble. One slip can cost your teeth, your strength, or your life. You would not want to be a megalodon when every meal is a battle, and winning only buys you a breather before the next round. The ocean laughs as you fight for scraps. You're a megalodon, bruised from your last hunt, cruising a submarine canyon. Suddenly, a shadow looms, another megalodon, bigger, with longer teeth, invading your turf. Fossils from 2025 reveal bite marks on megalodon teeth, proof of ferocious fights. You bare your jaws, teeth gleaming, but he charges, fins slicing the water. You collide, teeth scraping scales, current swirling in chaos, no blood. His impact slams you, a bite grazes your side, sending a shock of pain. The canyon walls close in, rocks crumble, threatening to crush you. You twist, but he's stronger, shoving you into the dark. He claims your hunting ground, leaving you gasping, drifting aimlessly. Every rival is a predator, stealing not just your territory but your chance to eat, to survive. You would not want to be a megalodon when every clash with a peer is a battle for supremacy, and losing means wandering hungry, without a place to hunt. One slip, and you're banished from your own kingdom, with the ocean mocking your defeat. The sea doesn't care about your size, it only rewards the victor, and you're left licking wounds that may never heal. You're a megalodon, still sore from the fight, swimming in deep waters. Hunger burns, but the ocean's turning hostile. Icy currents invade tropical seas, and prey like whales are vanishing. A submarine storm hits, tossing you against jagged rocks. Fossils of megalodon teeth, rare in cold layers, show frigid seas were deadly. You chase a massive fish, heavy fins straining, but it vanishes into the icy dark. The cold saps your energy, your jaws tremble, useless. You try to hunt, but treacherous waves drag you, scrambling your senses. Prey have migrated to distant waters, and your sluggish body can't keep up. You sink, exhausted, the ocean a boundless blue void. Cold isn't just weather, it's a thief, stealing your strength, your prey, your hope. You would not want to be a megalodon when the ocean itself becomes a trap, turning your home into a frozen desert. Every swim is a fight against currents that don't forgive, and extinction whispers your name as you search, in vain, for a sign of life. The sea's beauty hides its cruelty, and you're just a guest in its merciless game. You're a megalodon, clutching a dead whale, the prize of an exhausting hunt. It's your only meal. Then, shadows appear. Smaller sharks, eyes glinting in the gloom, ravenous and shameless. You flash your teeth, jaws gaping, but they don't flinch, swimming in coordinated packs. Fossils of megalodon bones bear scavenger bite marks, proof of their boldness. You lunge, fins thrashing, but they're swift, nipping at the whale. One tears off a chunk of tail, another grazes your side, forcing you back. Your teeth are slow weapons against these agile thieves. They shred your prize, stealing scraps while you struggle to defend. You chase, but currents slow you, and they vanish, leaving only scraps drifting. Your roar is swallowed by the sea. Hunger screams louder. You would not want to be a megalodon when every hard-won meal draws a gang of robbers, snatching your food while you're too worn to fight. With every bite they take, your empty stomach reminds you that, in the ocean, even a king can be reduced to a beggar. The sea doesn't reward your strength, it exploits your exhaustion, and you're left with nothing. You're a megalodon, wounded by scavengers, with an infected gash on your fin and a fresh scrape from the last fight. Every move stings, marine sludge clinging to your scales. Fossils reveal broken jaws and infections that killed megalodons slowly. You're weak, and the ocean offers no mercy. A whale passes, but your injuries betray you, you're too slow to hunt. You try, teeth gleaming, but pain halts your strike, and the whale escapes. Hunger devours you, your strength fades. You seek refuge in an underwater cave, but the cold makes your wounds throb. With no allies, no healing, you're easy prey. Fossils tell of megalodons that died alone, bones scarred by agony. You would not want to be a megalodon when every wound is a sentence, and the ocean spares no pity. A scratch can spell your doom, and there's no one to help you swim again. Each pulse of pain reminds you that, in the deep, even the mightiest predator is just flesh, waiting for the sea to erase its story. Survival isn't a choice. It's a cruel game you're losing. You're a megalodon, bleeding and starving, desperate to find prey in an endless ocean. But the sea is a treacherous maze. Currents shift without warning, shoving you into shallow waters where your fins scrape reefs. Fossils of megalodon teeth on coasts suggest many stranded, trapped in sandbanks. You sense a whale far off, but the seafloor deceives. Underwater mountains block your path. Surfacing is risky. Storms above disorient you. You dive, but pressure crushes your senses, and darkness blinds you. Your black eyes miss dangers, rocks, coral nets, or abysses that suck you in. One wrong turn, and you're stuck, fins tearing on stones. The ocean isn't a map. It's an enemy that rewrites the rules. You would not want to be a megalodon when every swim is a blind bet, and the sea lures you into traps. Losing your way means hunger, wounds, or worse, being stranded where no one finds you. As you battle currents, the ocean laughs, knowing even a titan can vanish forever. Navigation isn't just skill, it's survival, and the sea's chaos ensures you're always one mistake away from being lost in its depths. You're a megalodon, an 18-meter giant, bigger than any predator. Sounds like a perk, but your size is a curse. Hunting demands massive prey, but whales are scarce, and small fish don't fill you. Fossils show megalodons starved when large prey vanished. Your body burns insane energy. Swimming devours more than you eat. In shallow waters, you're a sitting duck, stuck in coral banks, fins exposed. Turning fast against agile prey is a nightmare. A dolphin escapes just by being smaller, while you wrestle your own bulk. Deep seas punish too. Pressure crushes your organs if you dive too far. Even resting is a chore. You must swim to breathe, but your size makes every move a slog. You would not want to be a megalodon when being a giant dooms you to hunger, slowness, and vulnerability. Every hunt reminds you your body is a prison, forcing you to fight the sea and yourself. In the end, Being the biggest just means having more to lose when the ocean decides to take you down. Your size isn't power. It's a chain, dragging you toward a fate you can't outswim. So, you would not want to be a megalodon. Your teeth cut like blades, your size haunts the seas, and your fossils make scientists dream of the past. But your life, a submerged battlefield. Hunts were traps, with whales breaking your teeth. Rivals stole your turf, leaving you preyless. The ocean froze your chances, and scavengers devoured your prizes. Wounds reduced you to nothing, while navigating was a blind bet against treacherous currents. Your size, your glory, doomed you to hunger and slowness. Megalodons were titans. Fossils show scars of fallen kings. But kings don't eat, and you wouldn't last a week. You would not want to be a megalodon because power is useless when the ocean crushes you. When you hear about this shark, be glad you're on dry land. Want more prehistoric nightmares? Subscribe, hit the bell, and tell us in the comments. What part of the megalodon's life is the worst nightmare? Let's dive into more ancient beasts, and trust me, it's a wild ride. Until then, stay dry. Unlike this shark, swallowed by the deep, with only its teeth to tell its story.